Hi all, in this video we are going to look at render in place option in DaVinci Resolve. It is one of the feature which is available on DaVinci Resolve, which will improve our DaVinci Resolve's performance to a whole new level. And in this video we are going to also compare this render in place option with the render cache option. So let's jump into this tutorial. So to access this render in place option from your timeline, right click the clip. After that, select render in place option. Then there will be a dialog box. The options you see on this render in place option is same as the settings available at the deliver page. So you want to select the settings, or you want to configure the render in place settings same as the settings that you are going to use on the deliver page, because it will make the entire experience more smoother. So after choosing your settings, just press OK and select the folder where you want to render out the project, and that's it. It's going to render out the project, and the new rendered clip will be available on the timeline, replacing the original clip. I think to notice that the resolution that is going to be used on these render settings is going to be the timeline resolution. So if you are using lower resolution on your project settings, then you want to revert back to original resolution, then you want to use this render in place option. Otherwise the rendered clip will be in lower resolution, so making the process not that smoother on the rendering stage or on the deliver stage of your project. Because if you use this render in place option and you want to deliver the project, then the project will use this rendered clip to out the project. So if you got the lower resolution files on the timeline and you are using an higher resolution out, then there will be a mismatch and the quality will not be that good. This render out thing is same as that of using the option use render cache on the deliver page, but if you are using render in place, you don't want to just tick that mark, as it will be automatic. First of all, this render in place and render cache option is not same. It is entirely different, because render in cache is a background process while render in place is a foreground process, and in render cache option you can't get the clip or the clip that you rendered out. You can't see that clip on your Windows Explorer or on your Mac Finder. You can't find this rendered clip. But if you are using render in place option, you are specifying a folder where you want to render out the project or the clip, and you can see that clip on that folder. So you can use that clip on different videos or different things. So it's one thing. And the second thing is that if your system is not an high-end system, it is like an average system, then you don't want to use the render cache option, as it will put more burden on your system, because it's a background process and it is happening real time. So this is happening when you are using DaVinci Resolve, and it will use performance to render out the clip. So the other performance, that is the performance you want while editing the clip, you won't get that while enabling the render cache option. So if you got an average system, this render cache option is not that good. So there is that. So in that case you can use the render in place option. But the problem with this render in place option is that if you render out the clip, then on the timeline there will be a new clip, that is the rendered clip. So all the color effect that you done and all the fusion effect that you done on that clip will not be available on this new clip, while if you are using render cache option, it will be available on the clip and you can still make changes. But you can revert back to original by choosing the clip, right clicking and choosing decompose it to original. So it will be revert back to original. then you can make the changes you want. Then you need to use render in place option again. So there is like the one downside of render in place. So that's it. That's all about this render in place option, guys. So in my opinion, you can use this render in place option right after you added all your grading and all your fusion effect. You can just use this render in place option to render the clip, so you can get a far more smoother playback. Also, this option will help you to fix about 90 to 95% of all the issues, that is rendering issues you face on deliver page, because of the fusion composition cannot be rendered, clip cannot be decoded properly, like all that sort of rendering error can be fixed by using this render in place option, because you already rendered that particular clip single wise. So the load when you use the deliver page rendering option will be far less, so you can solve so many rendering issues. So that's it. That's all about this video, guys. I hope you guys find this video useful. If you do so, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe.